discussion in the Talmud of what the process was with the manna. It says in the Torah that the Creator said to them, I will send down food for you. I will send down sustenance to you every single day. And it says that some people found it at the doorstep. Some people found it somewhere else in the camp. And some people had to go outside of the camp and start looking for it. And Kabbalist Rashi explains, those who are connected, they're called in Hebrew tzaddikim, righteous. They woke up in the morning, they opened up their door, they saw their sustenance, they saw their manna at their doorstep. Those who are hopefully where most of us are at, if we're not righteous yet, if we're not completely connected, we're somewhere in the middle of our spiritual path. They open up their door, they didn't find their sustenance that they needed at their door, so they had to walk around the camp. Those who were completely disconnected from the light of the Creator, they had to walk out of the camp, walking around the desert, looking for the manna. And that was every single day. Therefore, it says that the manna was given, it says, to the head, depending on where the person's consciousness is. That's how they received the manna in the morning. Now, it seems like all the Israelites wake up in the morning and they see, oh, he has it right at his doorstep. Oh, she has to walk 100 feet to get her food. And this poor guy, he's got to walk for miles until he finds it, hopefully. But the obvious question that we are raising is the person who was negative, why didn't he wake up early, go to the doorstep of the righteous person and grab his manna? Or grab the manna that was in the middle of the camp from the middle ones, who had to walk a little bit. Why did they walk all the way out? It doesn't make any sense if it was obvious for everybody where the food was. Let everybody start grabbing each other's food. This is both a test and, most importantly, an elevation of consciousness about how we view our life. It's not just about sustenance, about money. It's about everything in our life. The explanation is that the manna came to the doorstep of everybody. The righteous person, the middle type person, and the most disconnected person. The manna came to all of them equally, but not everybody was able to see it equally. When the righteous person opened up his door, he saw the manna. The Benoni, the person who's sort of in between, he didn't see it there, even at the doorstep of the righteous. And the negative person, they didn't even see anything inside the camp. It wasn't that it wasn't there. It just, depending on their level of consciousness, it was revealed to them. To the most connected person, it was revealed immediately. Even though it was there, but for them personally, it was sort of their spiritual work. It wasn't revealed to them at their doorstep, although it was there. They just started looking at other places and they found it not that far away. The person who had no consciousness, the person who's completely disconnected, the person whose vision is completely of the physical, for them, they started to walking. Where is it? Where is it? They saw it nowhere. They go out of the camp, they keep on walking. I don't see it, I don't see it. And they kept on walking till eventually, after 2 hours of walking, suddenly they come upon it. But really, it existed right at the doorstep. But you don't see. You only get to see it, your sustenance, your light, your coming blessings, depending on your consciousness. So a person whose vision is correct, the righteous, they start seeing, oh, it's right here. I see it. If you would call out to the Benoni, to the person who's sort of in the middle of their path, and you would ask them, do you see my food? They would answer, I don't see anything there. And the Rasha, the negative, completely disconnected person, will see nothing there. Will see nothing even inside the camp. You start looking further and further away.
Enjoying this video, remember to leave a like, subscribe, and share with your friends. Book now with me one-to-one session in angel coaching and communication coaching. To learn more, email or DM me. Enjoy the video.
And therefore, this is the secret when it says that it fell for different people. No, it fell for everybody equally, but the righteous, the one with the right consciousness, saw it. The in-between person didn't see it right there. They had to walk a little bit, but it was everywhere. It was right there for everybody. That's the secret of the manna. And we know that the manna represents the source of sustenance forever, the secret of sustenance. And therefore the Kabbalists teach, if a person has issues with sustenance, he should read the section of the manna, because this is the source for sustenance forever. It says, what did the Israelite call it? Manna, man-hu. Literally means it is the man. But the word man-hu is also same letters as Emuna, certainty. Because they came to understand, why is it that that guy, my neighbor, he walks out and he see, I don't see anything there. Man-hu, because he must have a higher level of certainty, and that level of certainty opens up his eyes to see it closer. The person who is in the middle, he walks up, and where is his man-hu? Where is his Emuna? Where is his certainty? It's not here, it's further away. The disconnected person, he doesn't see it anywhere, he can't find it, even though it's there, he can't find it. Now we understand, if you want now to even have sustenance more present for you, then you have to have changed eyes. It was already there. They didn't have to walk anywhere, but because their eyes are closed, they couldn't see it. And they had to start looking in other places to see your sustenance, to have the vision for your sustenance, to have it close to you. You have to be changing your eyes as well. Training our eyes to see the miracles. The level of certainty is where you see your sustenance. The righteous, those who are connected, they open the door, sustenance is there, they see it. It comes to them. The person who is not so connected, but working on their connection, they have to struggle a little bit, but they'll find it eventually, here and there. The person who's completely disconnected has no certainty and is not developing these new eyes. They'll travel and they'll have chaos and they won't find it here or there. Finally, maybe they'll find it somewhere in the middle of the desert. Man-hu, it's all about Emuna. It's all about certainty. Sustenance as well. The sustenance is dependent on the transformation of the eyes. You want to know the secret of sustenance? It's not just about money. It's about you want to know where your blessings are. They're right there, but the individual cannot see it. In Kabbalist Rav Ashlag says, the light of the Creator is not seen only to the person on their level of certainty. Exactly, if you have 100% certainty, you see 100% of your blessings in front of you right now. If you have 70% certainty, you see 70% of your blessings. If you have 5% certainty, no matter how far you search, you'll only find 5% blessings. We want to find a way to train our eyes to open, the new eyes to open. Through that, we can have the merit to have miracles, to become part of our lives consistently. And through that, you have the ability to see our sustenance, to see our blessings right here with us, 100% of them all the time.